Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Rupaul's Drag Race Season 15 review. We are on episode cinco this time around, and let's introduce our amazing co-hosts, the panel. My name is Derek. We have Lawrence. How you doing today, Lawrence? Are you ready to?
Good. Hi.
Something else. You're saving it for the rest of the show. Eric.
Hey, hoes. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Looking great, vibrant.
Thank
Ready
you.
for this episode?
Yes, so excited.
Perfect. And today we have a very special guest, my friend, the amazing it's just giving the setup, the room, everything is just giving. Davion, how are you doing today? And welcome to the show.
Hello, America. Hello, world. I'm excited to be on the show. Very excited. I'm doing well.
We're excited to have you.
Mm-hmm. Especially for the design challenge. I feel like I'm Violet Chachki on the pit stop. No.
Something else.
No go. Yes. Well, so we've been referencing it.
Wait, Derek, I don't mean to cut you off, but I just remembered something.
You did, but go ahead.
I guess I don't care to cut you off then. You remember in the All-Star 7 review when you called your fans dogs? You remember that?
I didn't say that, Lawrence.
You did.
Don't do that. I feel
Eric,
very attacked.
Did he not call his fans dogs?
You got to give me more context.
Can we said something about like Dalmatians or something like that? Do you not remember that?
Oh yes, because you were coming up with a fan club name.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Dalmatians.
I go in between my Dom dolls or my Dalmatians.
Since the Netflix documentary, do you feel the need to rebrand?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm just curious.
Lotto his ass.
Will not Mistress Isabel Brooks me today.
Love her.
Love her as well. That time has came and went, and the Dom is here to stay. I'm actually starting the House of Dom. Maybe I'll shorten it to throw people off a little bit.
So the House of Dom?
The House of Dom. The Dom House.
The Dom House is cute. It sounds like a bunch of Dom, I would hope tops.
It sounds like the name of like a sex party going on during Atlanta Pride weekend.
Okay, with MLK like on the flyer somehow with a do-rag and a gun.
Yes.
Holding his dick like.
As in the words of Eric, monetization is just a dream.
It is.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started into this episode. So the episode opens up with the queens returning to the workroom. And this is right after Sugar, one of the twins, elimination. And Spice reads the lipstick's message and the other queens comfort her. And Mistress Isabel Brooks talks about her argument with Marsha in Untucked. Are you guys familiar with what happened in Untucked? With yes. Marsha, and Mistress Isabel Brooks?
I saw the cutaway, but I didn't go back and watch Untucked. I haven't been in, like Lauren said last episode or the episode before, I haven't been into Untucked since the earlier season. Or since
you're
season
not
13.
Watching Untucked, you're only getting
half the story. I know.
I literally at the end of every episode, I sit there with a pina colada and I sit there and I say, I feel like I'm only getting half the story. So I turn on Real Friends of WeHo, and then that's when I get the full story. That's when I feel seen.
I actually didn't want to call you out about that, but I am very upset with you for adding views to that horrible show. Very upset.
It was DVR, so if it's DVR, is it really views?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. So while the queens get out of drag, Spice convinced the mistress that she thinks that another queen that should be nameless should have been eliminated over Sugar, but Spice refuses to name them. Do you think this is orchestrated drama from the producers? Or are you guys buying into it? Do you guys think it should have been Aura?
I don't think it's orchestrated. I think that because it's her twin, she means what she's saying, but she's not standing on it because she's just not. I don't feel like she's old enough or developed enough to have like that backbone. So that's probably why she's not saying it, but she's dead ass with her feelings. But no, Aura ate them on that runway. Both of them simultaneously. Aura ate Sugar and Spice on that runway. And if y'all say otherwise, y'all are smoking dust packs.
I'm really trying to remember what she wore. I'm not even trying to be funny.
That
Me
black velvet
too.
dress with the spine.
Oh, the spine that was bleeding.
She tore them up on that runway.
The LBD.
Oh, that's because you said that she was it was something she got out of like a 4-pack Party City something.
Yes,
right?
Spirit
Yeah.
Halloween.
It'll be here in 2 to 3 days. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, that opens up that opens the show, and then they come in, they revisit it, and then they are interrupted by the beautiful sound of hello, hello, hello of RuPaul, and he announces that the library is what? Open.
I do have a comment.
Yes.
I just want to say I was very upset with Spice when Aura asked her to name a name, and she didn't name a name. That was her moment to be like, bitch, I don't like you. Your dragon's whack. Fuck your dragon. Fuck everything you stand for. Well, not that, but something.
Well, but you know something too, like a hit dog will holler.
Because
And
Aura knew it
Aura
her.
was the only person that was really pushing for a name to be said. Because, bitch, you knew your Bretman Rock was more like Pebbles. Yeah. It was just bad. And honestly, Aura should have been in the bottom, I think.
Yeah.
Especially for storyline purposes, like, I think. But Spice also has to live up to her name. Like, if your name is Spice, then bring the heat. Like, say the name. We need something. Anything at this point will suffice. Like, any type of workroom drama. So
Mistress Isabel's gonna be the one.
Yeah, she's already bringing it, and I feel like maybe Spice was a little bit scared. It was given Bad Girls Club season 7, 8 in Las Vegas when they jumped the twins. Like maybe she thinks she's going to get jumped in the bed in the hotel at night.
Okay.
Are we done now? I have my Chipotle. I'm gonna go eat it.
Yes, yes.
yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
Yes, that's what it was giving. So the mini challenge is finally the reading. The mini challenge is a reading challenge. And what do you guys think about the reading challenge? Any standouts? Any favorites? Any thoughts on any particular ones? We did have a bunch of girls this time around. I don't know if they usually do it this early in the competition, but we only got like 1 to 2 liners. What do you guys think?
They do it this early in the competition. It's just never been this many girls.
Yeah. Okay.
So it feels like it's still early in the competition when really in other seasons we'd be approaching midway and we're not.
Yeah.
Still in the beginning. So I feel like that's what. But that being said, I feel like the reading challenge was actually really good. I don't know if it's just because of the 40-minute episodes and they wanted to just highlight everyone, but everyone had a good read. We at least know that everyone had at least one good read because they cut away to at least just one. But then of course Lucy also she won because she got more airtime than everyone else.
They gave her more airtime because she was probably
yeah, that's what they do. I noticed that they do that. You can tell who's going to win or be in the running to win that mini challenge or the reading challenge if they have more than everybody else had 1. Lucy had 2, and I think Mistress had 2. I think Sasha also had 2.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just saying, I don't know. It's just too obvious at this point. Like, there's just no mystery, like, in anything. It's like, oh, okay, Lucy. And Lucy did a great job. I agree that, like, she should have won. But based off of what we saw, everyone did a great job. So it makes it difficult to kind of, like, gauge. I don't know. And you can really like distribute like the mini challenge wins too, because there are so many queens. So even though Lucy did a great job, other queens did as well. And you could have really just given it to someone else, especially someone else that we know is probably not going to win a maxi or that is going to get Irened, so to speak. Like, just give them the thing of the things now. Like Selena.
No.
No,
Not
I
saying-
mean,
Go ahead.
but she's not gonna make it.
It doesn't
So I mean,
matter.
I feel like No, I know. I'm just trying to be a little bit PC here before I tear her ass apart later on. But
What
I
did
was trying to give
Selena
her
even
something.
say?
You know, I'm blanking on what the girls even said. Like, I forgot what. Did
I
she
feel
say
like there
Sasha
were a lot of
Oldie?
missed
She said
opportunities.
Sasha Oldie, right?
No, that was
No, that was wasn't that Mistress? That wasn't Mistress.
That
That
wasn't
wasn't
Mistress,
Mistress.
that
That was
No, that wasn't Malaysia.
They didn't
That
give us
was
enough
Malaysia.
time for this to even settle in.
That was Malaysia, I believe, that said that. Yeah, that was Malaysia. Sasha Oldie. Yeah.
I'm just not here for the let me leave Evie alone. I'm not here for the additional gold stars, like the pity star. Like, if a queen is not rising to the occasion, then so be it. Like, I don't think we need to give anybody anything because they're about to be out the door. They're out the door for a reason. You know, I don't think that taints their legacy on the show. I think it's just, it is what it is. It's a competition. And I feel like you were saying, this season doesn't have any mystery. If Lucy is the funniest, then yes, give her the win and just let it be that, you know. But like, don't do that. No pity wins, because then the audience and the viewers tear them up anyway because they feel it.
Well, you know too that in All Star 7, Evie wasn't the only one that got a pity star.
Who was the other one?
Don't you
Jada
dare.
Essence Hall.
Did she?
Did she?
Yeah, she did. She got one from Jinx. One season.
But didn't she have one already?
Yeah, she.
No.
I thought Evie got the pity
She had
star.
one star already, and then she got one from Jinx.
Which was fair. It was Evie who had no star at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress. Different season. But the point
Right.
remains, I don't think these new girls need any pity. It is what it is. Either show up
They need
or...
something because they're not bringing anything to the season. So maybe pity will get more viewers.
I'm surprised no one did like a poop joke on Lucy LaDuca. Like, I would have called her the colostomy bag of drag or something. Like,
Oh my God.
it would have went there.
Wait, was last season not All Star 7? Which season had a pretty poor?
No, you're thinking of Canada versus the world.
Yeah, you're thinking of Canada
Oh, okay,
versus the
okay,
world.
okay.
That was horrific.
That
That was horrific.
I was like, damn.
Wow.
Okay.
Season
But
14.
then
had the
again,
best match game.
Brooklyn is the judge of that season, and Brooklyn doesn't do comedy. So I think like her bad juju was just getting on all the girls or something.
Wow, tearing down black women. Okay, so Lucy ends up winning the mini challenge or the weekly challenge. She wins $2,500. And she is super happy. Is she one to watch out for? She seems very talented, funny.
Yeah.
She's got it going on.
She'll
Is
be
she
great
our-
on All Stars.
Is she our? Do not come for the Lucy.
Read.
That's how I feel.
But you know what? I have this. I found out something about Lucy, and I want to share it with you guys here on this show. But we don't have to do it right now. We can talk about it later.
Okay.
All right. So after the reading challenge is done, and Lucy is the winner of that challenge and receives her $2,500, RuPaul tells us and the queens that the maxi challenge will be a fashion design challenge, and the queens will be placed into 3 fashion houses to turn home decor into high fashion. So here are the teams. Team 1 is, this is not the teams, but Team 1 is House of Cressley to use country materials. Team 2 is House of Matthews for the seaside sunny Palm Springs feel. And Team 3 is House of
Hey,
Facade
Meryl.
for a New Jersey theme.
He's been Merle Ginsburg.
The seat is warm. Thank you so much.
Oh.
You and that, Lonnie? Wow.
Oh my God. The teams.
So, the teams.
Right.
What do you guys think about the idea of this maxi challenge? And is this? I was struggling between this. Is this a ball?
No.
No, It's more of a
No,
fashion
it's not
show.
a ball.
Think
Or
fashion
is it
week.
just a design challenge?
Design challenge, and
They kind of like really hijacked this from Canada's Drag Race. Actually, they did this in the first season. It wasn't centered around like a house, it was centered around like unconventional materials. So it was paper, metal, and plastic. Yeah, and it was like cut into like 3 groups like that. So they kind of like stole like that idea. Yeah.
Aren't they all the same franchise, really?
Same franchise.
One World of Wonder.
Yeah, but if you actually watch Canada's Drag Race, a lot of the runways are much better than the later seasons of like the US.
Really?
Yeah, much better. The runway categories and Canada's Drag Race season 3 that just like ended, they had one that was called Periodic Table of the Elements. Oh my god. So fucking good. They had to like dress up as like some type of element on the periodic table. It was stellar. It was really, really good.
Wow,
You guys
in
have
the
to
words
check
of
it
Katya.
out.
I only watched the first season.
Well, that was a fucking train wreck. You really got to get into the second season and the third season. Those are much better than the first.
Much better.
Much better.
So with this idea of using home decor from these respective judges and their particular style, the queens are randomly placed into their teams, and the queens have to tear apart rooms to set up and get all their materials. And Spice, in which we kind of saw and what we thought was going to play out in this episode, Spice was kind of almost, it looked like struggling in the preview because she was a little worried because of her, I guess, relying so much on Sugar in the competition. And now that Sugar is gone and eliminated last episode, she doesn't really have that help with sewing and construction. So what do you guys think about the scene where folks are picking their materials?
I don't know if you watched Untucked, but Sugar had actually said, like, I was hoping that I at least made it to the design challenge with Spice because the only way she's going to make it through is if I sew her outfit.
Oh my God.
I already knew that that's what was going to happen.
That is very interesting framing going into the next episode, right?
Right.
Like, I must have missed that. I did watch it, but I must have missed that because I would have been like going into it like, oh shit, this is a design challenge. It's not going to be good for Sugar. I mean, Spice.
But I like the design challenge. I think it was a cute idea. I would have wanted to be in the House of Visage.
Absolutely.
Really?
Same.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I've seen Ross's Palm Springs, something. I feel like I've seen that a lot on the runway. I mean,
That's
a lot
fucking
on the show
ugly.
already. I feel like I've seen so much of that. But I think Carrie kind of traumatized me with that lip sync in that J-Lo, the one that she ripped off of J-Lo's back and put it on her and put it on herself for the runway when she got eliminated.
Jan wore
No,
it too.
no, wait, she didn't get eliminated that episode.
She did.
Carrie did get eliminated that episode.
No, she didn't.
She got
She
eliminated.
should've.
for
No.
that-
What's her name? Alyssa Hunter got eliminated that episode
Oh,
unrightfully.
And Alyssa should have won even though she had the failed money gun. I remember that.
That was a
Yeah.
slap in the face, but we digress.
Yeah, it was.
Jan also wore an interpretation of that look, and I think maybe
Versace made a call.
Didn't Ginger
Oh,
Minj wear something
well,
like
Jan got eliminated that episode.
And
that? Rue was
Jan
trying to
was
break down her
not
mental.
Versace. Versace didn't make the call for Jan.
No,
Like,
and
he
Rue
made
was
the
just
call.
trying to break down Jan's mental health with no mental health benefit.
And it worked.
It worked.
It worked.
That girl is ruined.
Hello, bring in the trauma.
Okay, and turn it up.
So the queens, so the RuPaul walkthrough is back, and RuPaul arrives for a walkthrough with the queens, and is surprised to hear all of the queens from Team 1 know how to sew. You guys remember who the Team 1 was? That was
No.
Robin.
Was it Aura was in there as well?
No, Robin, Jax. It was Robin, Jax. It was Anitra. And then it was Selena Estitties. Yeah.
Oh, that's the Cressley group.
Yeah, they said they all knew how to sew.
Oh, nice.
That's what they said.
Yeah, I sew with what? A sewing needle or a sewing machine? Because whatever. Continue.
Sewing needles. I have my drag name. And don't you guys try and take it either. Because season 20 is up. Henny.
Patti LaBelle for Snatch Game.
So in Needles.
Season from the House of Needles. It's So in Needles.
I don't think Sharon's gonna have a black drag child. I don't know.
And if
she might.
That's concerning.
In the words of Peppermint, don't say that. Oh.
But is it fashion?
Okay.
Well, we're going to get to the high level of fashion that was last night's episode, right? So, Team 3 leaves RuPaul with some doubts. She's not sure if the group has a strong aesthetic to come across all the team members. It seems like Spice was very focused on, as long as we're like giving it like hot, right? Is she gonna? Do you guys think she's gonna run into that challenge throughout the competition, and she's like not focusing on the actual challenge and just focus on being cute, or do you think that's been her aesthetic?
I think it's gonna be a little bit of both. I think that's just who Spice is. I think that's part of like her drag. I think that's part of her aesthetic is to just kind of be like, I'm just going along to get along type of thing. I don't really personally look at the twins as being drag queens that enter the competition to win. I really don't. I think that they really just want, like, okay, well, no one can really say anything else about us. Yeah, we're TikTok drag queens, but we were also on RuPaul's Drag Race, and we made it to past X amount of episodes or whatever. So there's something to be said that like solidifies like a drag queen in being in the Olympus of drag and making it as far as like they do. So Spice is very, very smart. Her aesthetic is always going to be cute enough because she has everything else working for her, everything else. So she can put on a string and call it fashion. Like
because she's a white twink is what you're saying. Because she's a white twink.
Even if she was a black twink, honestly, she's
because being fair, Naomi has worn some stringy outfits and made them look excellent to me. I love Naomi, but like,
what was Naomi's stringy outfit? What was her stringy outfit?
I'm a little offended.
But
remember
from the queen,
when she had the lip sync with Gia Gunn?
Oh, that was so.
Are you talking about against Gia Gunn?
That was not string.
That was not string. That was a look.
That was
it would look good,
that was
but
a
it was
look.
a two-piece. It was a
lip sync outfit.
On
the runway, has Naomi ever worn string on the runway? Oh, come on.
Actually, no, she has. Didn't she wear on season 8? She wore like a fur with like a stringy like black bathing suit. I remember, and it was like a brown fur. No, did that not happen? Or no, it was a gown, but it wasn't a gown. It was.
I'm just saying this to say that there have been other.
It was a gown, but it wasn't a gown.
There have been other smaller queens that have just like accentuated body. We've had so many. Simone. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. There's a way to do it tactfully, but like the facts are the facts. It's just like taste level may be in question, but at the end of the day, it's a minimalist approach, you know? So it's like, if it looks good, it looks good. And if it don't, it don't.
Period.
Yeah. So skipping through the rest of the walkthrough, the girls are getting themselves together. Amethyst is having a hard time. Lex is trying to help them. The teams are going back through the motions. Everyone's hard at work. It's now elimination day, and the girls enter the workroom. They make sure every episode we feel for at least one or two of these queens. And Jax talks about being adopted and growing up with people looking at her and her family because Jax's parents is white. And Spice talks about growing up loving dolls and having to keep it a secret so that Sugar and Spice wouldn't be judged as a kid. Any thoughts on their... This could be a sob story. This is the sob story.
I mean, someone else.
But she didn't even cry.
Get somebody else to do it.
Well,
so, I must say, Davion looks like he has a thought. So
yeah.
So for Jax, I didn't relate because I'm not adopted or anything, but I understood it. I liked that. The Sugar one, I felt, or not the Sugar, the Spice one, I felt like she could have did that in Untucked when Sugar was talking about the parents. You know, it didn't make sense. I was like, oh, you hid your dolls?
Oh, come here. We're your sisters. Yeah, it felt like really.
My black ass couldn't even get a doll. You want to be sad, bitch?
Girl.
Let me tell you what sad is. Can't even walk down that damn aisle.
Okay.
Right.
But-
Have you ever lost your lunch tickets, bitch?
They're kind of like, I feel like Sugar and Spice are kind of giving, especially Spice, now that she's like the other twin left in the competition, but they're kind of giving like, or at least getting like a Valentina edit. Like,
delusion.
you really
what
can't
way?
say that. Well, I think that like you can't say that they're bad, but you also can't really say that they're like stellar.
Yeah.
But they think
Very
that they're
Prince
like
Philip fan.
stellar all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's always like very middle of the line. Valentina's like probably a better performer. We've seen her like perform, but minus the greedy. But like I feel like they're kind of getting like that soft delusional edit of like, we're just these twinks that just happen to fall into this competition. We don't know really what we're kind of doing here. And we're just kind of going to shrug our shoulders and kind of like just go along to get along. And I feel like that's what Valentina kind of did. Even when the girls were cursing her out in the season 9 reunion, Valentina didn't give a fuck. She was just like, where's my $5,000 for my Miss Congeniality? Like, y'all motherfuckers can eat dick. I don't care about none of y'all. I don't care about my fans. I care about me. That's about
I think
Valentina.
the difference between the twins and Valentina is that Valentina was undeniably sickening. Like, undeniably sickening. These
I think
twins,
The
she was more
twins are
delusional,
undeniably
though.
sickening too.
definitely
At
more
least from the
sickening.
neck up, they do drag, honey. Like the hair. Once we get to the runway, the hair on Spice.
But in comparison to Valentina, there's none to be made.
I think so.
Well, I heard Valentina
I
doesn't
think
even
so.
do her own makeup now.
You said what?
I heard Valentina doesn't even do her own makeup now.
That's how much she's come up. It's that rent check. Mhm.
She doesn't look better than she did on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I hope
though.
she didn't get a check for rent because she shouldn't have.
No, I was being
Ooh.
an ass. I knew.
That should have been a donation.
Oh.
So we are now on the main stage. And what do you guys think of? So the main stage judges, RuPaul, Michelle Visage, Ross Matthews, and Janelle Monáe. So, I have to say, I'm not crazy about this look on RuPaul. Did you
No.
guys like okay, cool.
I'm not crazy about any of her looks, really, honestly, this season, to be
The
honest.
problem was the color of the wig. If the color of the wig wouldn't have been so close to the dress, it would have gave the dress a little bit more standout. But I don't think the dress was like great, but the dress wasn't bad.
I love that color on her skin, but I'm not crazy about the dress, and I agree with the wig. When she sent Spice home, honey, she's Raven. Let's get this sex thing going. Okay, she was looking good. Mama was mother of the house. She was like, I know this is gonna get some views. Okay, she looked good.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
Yes. No, that I like. This, I didn't like anything about it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, in that black and white. Yeah, she was serving.
She was good. She was good.
Serving. I thought you meant this episode. I was like,
Lawrence, what's up?
Can I just like ask, like, if Ross Matthews has only been wearing bomber jackets over the past 5 seasons, why wouldn't they just make the House of Matthews that aesthetic? I didn't really understand, like.
But it's home
What?
decor. It's home decor, not like
right.
runway aesthetic. It's like how their homes.
You wanted them to
come out of that.
You wanted palm tree bomber jackets?
Oh, disgusting.
No, well, first of all, I don't want Ross's home to actually look like that. If it does on the inside, I've never seen the inside, but that's ugly as hell. So they really should have just went with my idea.
The bombers.
Yeah.
Imagine he had a couch out of like bomber material and like
Bombers for Fashion Week, groundbreaking.
So let's get into these looks. Let's get into the runway.
Okay.
What happened to your light?
It gets a makeup light, so it goes off after every half hour.
Same.
Okay, Derek, here we go.
All right. So first up, we have one of the potential winners of RuPaul's Drag Race season 15. Mark my words, my boyfriend / girlfriend, Anitra from the House of Cressley. What do you guys think?
Why don't you go first? That's your man.
I will go. Okay, for sure. I don't care for this look, and I really want Anitra to start stepping it up a little bit. This was a design challenge, and she probably had some crazy shit to work through, but it's okay. It's not stellar. But she's owning it, which point for confidence. But it's a soft toot.
It's a boot. Are you fucking delusional?
I can't bring myself to boot.
It's a boot. Like, are you kidding?
Healthy boot.
Oh, God. Make it worse.
No, I wasn't gonna read Anitra about her look until I watched Untucked, and she thought she should have been at the top. I don't know where she thought she should have been in the top, but she looked the damn fool. And that little thing she had on the hip that she revealed, she should have kept that. I'm honestly surprised. Never mind. But I think she should be glad she was safe.
Yeah.
I did not mind this, actually. I don't think it was anything groundbreaking or anything like that, but I thought it was serviceable, I will say. Like, it didn't seem like the construction of it was shit. So that's why I was like, it's nothing amazing, but like it looks like she knows her way around a sewing machine, and that was as far as I could go good with it.
Mm-hmm. This looks like she knows her way around a sewing machine?
Like, in terms of not like no hanging threads or anything like that is what I'm saying. It looks clean, but it's
do you
not
not see the top?
Come
like,
on.
Right here? Can we get the photo back?
Yeah. It's almost as bad as Got Mixed Bag look. That's how bad.
I love Got Mixed Bag look.
I hated Got Mixed Bag look.
Unfairly wore one over Utica because that was a disgrace.
Huh?
That was bad.
Utica was the rightful winner of that.
Utica should have won. Absolutely.
Utica was bringing fashion.
Utica should have won. No debates for me on that one. But I thought that this one was like not like super toot or anything, but like a light toot. I'm like, it's okay.
I'm saying here. Like it's fine.
It's cool.
You silently passed gas.
Yes. Yes. So maybe it's a queef. Maybe
Michelle is blowing her top right now.
Okay.
She's blowing somebody's top.
So up next we have the Robin Fierce. Eric, why don't you start us off with Robin Fierce?
Because I really do like Robin, and I'm rooting for her this season. I thought this was super cute. I thought she looked amazing. I love the hair. I love the kilt. I love the aesthetic. I love that Robin knows she's sexy and that she's like just womana. I love Robin. It really works for me. Big toot.
Lawrence, what about yourself?
It's a toot. She looked absolutely beautiful.
Nice. And Gabe,
it wasn't a toot for me. I didn't like the wig choice. I feel like the wig was a little too full, and I feel like she could have had a lower boot. It was a soft toot. It wasn't.
She could have had.
It wasn't a top look, but it definitely was safe.
Yes, I agree. I think that first of all, I feel like we've seen her in braids before, have we not?
Maybe we always see her in braids.
Okay,
so I'm not mad at
the boots was also something. I don't know if it was the length. I wish it was a different color. One of these queens did a boot cover, and it might have been Jax. But the look on like Robin, it's a toot for me. Wish it was a different color boot, but Robin looks the fuck good.
If she could have did the brown to match the pad on her shoulder, like that material and that color, that would have did it. It would have been cohesive. But this stripperella boot, it didn't need to go there.
Stripperella.
Actually, and I would have changed the hair. I would have rather her just had one like long ass braid.
That would be nice too.
Like a high braid.
What are the people? I'm blanking. The be on the horses. Is it a jockey?
Equestrian.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Very that vibe. That would have been cute.
Yeah, and that's what she was going for to a degree. I think that maybe there were some missing parts, but I really like this.
She said
I like
press me
it.
prep, and none of that gave me prep. I got more Game of Thrones.
I think the
I got
pleated
prep.
skirt made it prep. The pleated
I don't-
skirt, like Catholic school uniform.
What prep school girl is wearing that brown going to battle shoulder moment?
Queen Elizabeth in her prime.
In the words of RuPaul, I would have added a shoulder pad or something. Okay,
Right.
RuPaul. Who do we have next? Oh my god, this is an interesting slide to start with. Let's go to Jax. What are we?
I love how we got her edited photo with the edited hair.
Yeah. Can I just start? It's a boot. It is a boot, and I do because of the hair alone. I'm tired of telling.
Wait,
Jax,
the original hair or the
original hair? You guys, if you're watching this, do not be fooled by Jack's Instagram. On MTV, this woman got on stage and wore that mullet. It was horrible. It was horrible. It takes me back to when RuPaul was reading Evie for that damn wig she was wearing in the first 2-3 episodes of All-Star 7. She's that wig. I can't that roadkill ass kitty cat wig. That mullet was dreadful. I couldn't take it. With that being said, I do appreciate the skirt and the boots. I think that's the best part about it. And she said something about a fuck me harder daddy with a chainsaw, and it did turn me on. Outside of that, I thought it was
Heathers.
So when did Jax fuck your trade? Because you were very upset about that.
Okay.
Can we talk about that really quickly? Did you guys see what Jax was?
With
about he's gonna call Peter on you, Jax, and then Jax like, well, you were trying to fuck me.
Okay.
Because Ocho Cinco wanted me. Okay.
Why did it go there? Like, why are you putting our business out on the street? Like, because you don't fuck me. You want an anal. You send me nudes. That's basically what it was giving. You sure, bitch?
So who's gonna be the top?
All these queens are questionable. I have no idea.
It can be a whole flip-flop session.
Yeah.
I think the most interesting one I found out was Aquaria.
Oh.
I'm not surprised by that, actually.
Interesting.
I am.
Aquaria comes off very domineering to me, which I think actually helped her win the crown too. Like she just kind of powered through everything. I'm not surprised by that.
Would you let Aquaria?
No.
She's handsome though.
Oh, Aquaria is very attractive. Yeah. That's where it ends.
Eric, what did you think about Jax's look?
You know, TBH. I actually really liked it. I do wish that the jacket fit better, but I feel like there was such a level of concept and effort put into this look from the top to bottom, and I could not be mad at that. I'm like, we've seen way less effort put into this, and Jax, for me to have had the critiques that Jax is not doing enough, this was her doing a lot. I feel like there's areas for edit, but like, I'm not going to sit here and act like she didn't work her ass off on this. You know, it needs some refining, but I thought it was pretty good. There was a clear concept. The fact that she made those boots, that skirt, and that jacket, and it was one outfit, yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about that. The mullet was a little like, but even that didn't like throw me off. I think maybe if she stacked like 3 of them, it would have looked a little healthier. But like, yeah.
I think RuPaul was just, or the producers' production, since they didn't film Anitra having this sad moment, they put Jax in the bottom. Because if I put Anitra's look and Jax's look together, I don't think that Anitra should have been safe over Jax.
Absolutely.
I agree. 100%. That's actually what I was going to say. I'm not really sure how we're tooting Anitra's look and then booting Jax's.
Yeah.
Jax's definitely had a lot more.
There's some bias there.
It's completely biased.
That's why I asked if
Jax's shit is better than Anitra's. Anitra's actually really was a boot. It was a bra and panty, like we love to say, and it was an unhemmed bra and panty. So she definitely should have probably been lip syncing for her life. I think what the issue with Jax, and I feel like I've kind of figured it out, is that Jax's like body type is very like built, despite being so short.
Mhm.
So putting drag on that can sometimes come off as like it just kind of looks like you're slapping an outfit on because there's no real silhouette, because there's not a lot. Like, she doesn't have a particularly long
Read
torso.
her.
She doesn't have like long legs. Like, she doesn't have that. So I kind of feel like maybe like her chest area is like a little bit like stockier, and she can't really like help that. Because I was looking at it and I was like, if Gigi Good would have put this outfit on and there was a break between the skirt and there was a break between like the top part, she would have won the design challenge. They had a hard on for Gigi Good. So she would have at least placed high if Gigi would have worn this in her own like aesthetic.
But in the
because
words of
it's on
Eureka,
Jags,
proportionizing.
yeah, but she's 4'11". Like, even
no.
Eureka, as huge as she is, she's really tall. So even in that, like, there's still like a little bit more. Well, I mean, a lot more to work with. Whereas with Jax, I feel like it's kind of like it's like petite, but in like a stocky way. I don't know how to like explain it. Even Jax's face, I feel like she has to put more makeup on her face to like kind of rid herself of like it looking as
She's a boy.
masculine. Because to me, I was looking at her and I was like, I feel like I'm looking at boy Jax, just with like maybe some eyeliner on. It doesn't feel like a drag queen to me. It just kind of feels like I'm getting up in them for like the first or second time or something. But the look itself is a 2. Like, I have to be honest. Like, I feel like she put in a genuine effort. And yeah, there might be like some things here or there that need to fit. But coming from someone that doesn't know a damn thing about sewing, I look damn good to me.
Okay.
I don't know. I just feel like I feel like know your body, like RuPaul said, after you've done drag for so long, you should know it fits you. Don't go reinventing.
RuPaul doesn't know her own body. RuPaul can't do makeup. She can't do a cartwheel. She can't perform. Like, she can't do any of these things that these girls are doing. And she never could either. The only thing you guys have ever seen RuPaul do are interviews and lip syncs.
Are we forgetting the Christmas holidays? Please stop, Lauren. Stop, because you're forgetting.
Derek, I'm gonna need you to log out.
I thought you were gonna like step up and be serious, like
like I really did.
And then you dropped the ball, and it's just like, all right, let's just move on. So next up, did everyone share their thoughts? Derek, did you give your thoughts on Jax?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Selena, it's on you, sis.
Selena Estettis.
Let me prepare myself for what Lawrence is gonna say.
Okay, Davion, why don't you go ahead and go first?
No, I don't want to go first. Well, actually, I'll go first. I will say this.
Go for it.
I think if she would have just kept the little beginning thing on, and that would have been the look, I wouldn't have been mad at it. I think when she took it off, no, because let me say this. I think that was more of a construction thing. Like, what she had underneath ruined it for me. If she would have had, like, I don't know, like just a plain ass bodysuit on, and if she took that off and it was a reveal, it would have gave her more of a safe pudding. I'm not saying it would have been good, but it would have been better than what she produced, in my opinion. I feel like there was room for improvement. The beginning, like, I don't know if you guys have a picture of the beginning before she took it off and like you couldn't see what she had under, but I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad at this look. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I saw what the judges were talking about, like with the bra not fitting and the top not fitting. But conceptually, I thought that this was pretty cool. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Conceptually, she did something here.
I just think what she revealed to was worse than what she had on, and that's why she was in the bottom. But I think if she didn't have that on, and she would have maybe just had on something a little better, I don't think she would have been necessarily in the bottom.
In regards to making the jumper situation like a cape, you thought that was a bad move?
No, I think if it would have revealed to something attractive and not, which you skipped over when RuPaul said, so, speaking of a mess, Selena.
Oh my gosh. Yes. RuPaul was reading the girls this episode. So speaking of a mess, Selena. And then when Amethyst, when she said, walk through with Amethyst, she was like, so Amethyst, you've been in the bottom. You lip sync for your life twice. You might do it again tonight. You're not talented. Your variety show was shit. And
I actually asked the producers to bring back Serena Cha Cha, but they messed up what I said. And yeah, Rue's giving fed up.
Yeah, yes. But anyway, Davion, would you say toot, boot, or even shoe?
It's a boot, but I had improvement now. No, like, it was never giving a 2. It was but there was a way the look could have worked. That's what I'm saying.
I like how Davion said, let's not get it. Let's
not think that I'm, no. It was a boot. It was a Chelsea boot.
What about you?
No heel.
I'm gonna toot it.
You want to toot it?
I'm
Okay.
gonna toot it.
Lawrence, can we? Let me end with you. Let me end with you. Let me end with you. And I will just say, you guys know I'm a fashion part. Am I? No, no.
You couldn't even get it out, girl.
Derek is about to say, I live and I'm recreating it wearing it to DragCon.
Okay.
Okay, look. Don't give me no ideas because you know I will. I am not mad at this look. At first, I was like, what is going on? But the reveal, I did like the reveal. I thought it was, Janelle Monáe said, I'll give you some points for innovation. Something, she was onto something here. Like, I don't necessarily know if I like that as like a cape, but for this to be a design challenge and something she designed, that shit go hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's something happening here.
It gave me Violet Chachki season 7 fashion show, kind of, in a way. Just like, it just referenced me back to it. Not saying it's a good look. I'm just saying it took me back to the boom and boom.
Oh, that look. Yes. That look. Got you. Also,
and
maybe
her hair and makeup is
like,
beautiful. Her hair and makeup is it.
The hair is
Selena's like neck up, hair and makeup.
Selena's hair looks really good.
It was bomb.
This picture doesn't do it
I
justice.
think I hate her makeup in general.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
You don't like her hair and makeup?
I like her hair.
Okay, so this is what Davion was talking about, right?
Yeah.
Had she just kept, so Davion, had she just kept this on, this would have been a toot?
I didn't say that. I said it would have been better than her taking it off.
What is better if both of them are boots? There's no improvement.
So let me ask you, do you think that is better than when she took it off, or do you think they're both?
I think it would have been better if Selena just didn't go on the runway that night. Just calling COVID. Go. I don't even know, like, why even step out on the runway in anything like this? First of all, if you actually look very closely on her Instagram, that's edited, by the way, you can actually see like the cutout circle part, like where the arm goes through, you can see the fringe, the fray from the garment. It's hard to see in that picture, but go to her Instagram. And this is not me tearing her down, because this is light years better than anything that she's worn. But this is a boot. I mean, my God.
If she would have kept it that way, they would have read her for not having a silhouette.
Yeah.
They were going to read her regardless. This was bad. It was just all around bad. And she stood there and she had enough in her to once again take the judgment. And that's exactly what she did. And rightfully so. She should have went home immediately.
I don't know. I feel like if she would have took that off, if she would have sewn herself a red suit dress, maybe
still a boot.
Sleeves. Boot, but not bottom.
First of all, you said that she should have had on a bodysuit underneath that ugly mattress cover or comforter quilt that she was wearing. A bodysuit on RuPaul's Drag Race runway. A bodysuit.
I think this is interesting. For her to have made this, I think it's my favorite part. The moment I screamed is when Michelle Visage looked at this woman and said,
I walked out
and said, Selena Cities, your hair and makeup looks good. It's not fitting. It's like, it was just all over the place. Like she literally like, it just doesn't fit.
No, I thought you were referring to when Ross Matthews got to her and he said,
you know what I'm gonna say, right?
I think you know what's wrong with it.
Yeah, you know what's wrong with it.
I feel like this is too different. I don't know if like she did something different in the back.
She did. I think she added a bustle or something because it looks fuller.
It looks different than it looks different than this to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Also,
like, it
I
looks a
don't
little
remember her having
different.
that pocket.
She
That
may have
red
also had
pocket.
time to go home and like
And
polish
Which
get her
all
right.
girls did, because Jax definitely cleaned up her look. Like in that picture y'all had, Jax definitely cleaned that look up.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's 3 toots and no, two boots and 2 toots.
Who tooted it? Oh, y'all tooted it.
I
We
tooted.
too did.
Period.
All right,
I'm
who do we
so
have
mad it ain't gonna
next?
be me.
I'm so happy we're on this slide, so I can
The winning house. If they were winning by houses, period.
What?
No, this wouldn't have been the winning house.
This is not the winning house.
This is not the winning house.
Who was?
Y'all motherfuckers are
Visage.
blind. The
Yeah,
House of
Visage,
Visage definitely
Visage.
won.
Yeah,
If
Visage.
you had to count every person in the house, if you
you
had to count every person in the house, let's not forget what Amethyst and Aura had on. Please.
You know what? Let's just get there first. Let's just get
Yeah.
there first. Let's just get there. You know.
Okay, let's start
we in
with,
Palm Springs.
let's start with someone who just might make it to the. I don't know. Lucy
Everyone's
LaDuca.
gonna make it.
Lucy LaDuca. Lawrence, we'll start with you.
It's a boot.
Okay.
This was fucking ugly to me.
You
Like,
don't
I
think it's
hated
giving
this.
Dolly
I didn't even
Parton?
really. I'm over Dolly Parton. Why is she such a big part of the show? It's weird. Like, the obsession is
It's
a little
white gay.
weird. Like, let's find a different reference at least. Like, I don't like this. Like, I don't like this. This is something that like Jinx Monsoon would wear on All Star 7. It's just ugly. I mean, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, Queen. All right, Davion.
I forgot the question. I'm not mad at the look. I'm gonna be honest. I like the pants. I think the top and the pants don't go together. But when she walked down the runway, my first thought was in Sex and the City, the movie, when they were in Mexico. I feel like that was something Samantha would have had on. I don't know. That's just what my mind went to. But I don't think it was a boot. Like I'm not gonna boot it. I'm gonna like very like softly toot it, queef it. Yeah, that.
Eric, what about you?
I love the pants, except for the length of the pants. It's a little Hurricane Katrina at the flood. But like, if we could get them like past the heel, I think that would be great. Also, the heels were disgusting. Like those pants.
What kind of heels does she have on?
Let me see. Can you put it back up?
That the heels were.
Oh, they are they're a little tacky. Yeah. Okay.
It's like those patent leather, like caramel brown pumps, muted caramel brown pumps. I hate those.
The Charlotte Russe pumps.
That fucking Charlotte Russe Just Fab set.
Yeah, the wet seals. Yeah.
Throwback to wet seal. Ooh.
The wet seals, honey. The strawberries.
Charlotte Russe.
So the length of the pant could have hidden the shoes too. The top, like Davion said, does not go with the pants. But she sold it. It gave me the Mom and Mean Girls in Palm Springs. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna boot this look, and I love.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I didn't
What are
give
you guys
it a
looking
2. I
at?
just said I like the pants.
It was like the softest toot ever. It wasn't enough to boot. I can't boot it.
It's a boot
Eric,
now.
toot, boot, soft toot.
Is there like a new, like a very like neutral, like passable?
We need that. We should.
No, you don't.
I didn't have enough positive. It has to be a boot, but those pants are good. They just need to be longer.
Yeah, the pants. I do like the pants. And I don't mind the length of the pants either.
Really?
The heel is atrocious.
I just don't like the pants and the top together. The hair is just very boring. I don't care for this at all. Yeah, it's a boot for me. Sorry, girl. And also, it's giving very. I don't see body here. Did you guys get body when it was airing?
Yeah, and that's what she's known for. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm like, wait.
I think it's the way she sewed the pants. If she would have added her normal padding, the fit would have been off. Probably.
Yeah, and you know what? It's giving. If you take her face off, the hands were browner. I would have thought this was Wendy Williams. It was all titties, nobody.
Oh my
And I
gosh,
love
monetization is but a dream.
I love Wendy.
Right before Black History Month.
Y'all need a PR manager or something.
It's shot to hell, Davion. It's actually.
Up next, we have somebody who might go all the way. This girl might go.
Oh my God! Please stop saying that.
What?
You think everyone's gonna go all the way? They can't all make it to the finale.
I will say this.
Shout out to the season 14 producers. Yeah.
Marsha.
Are we talking about Marsha? Because
Marsha. Honey was a woman. A parent PTA involved. Many eat my shit. Okay, very
gluten-free brownies.
Very
y'all are stupid.
Very white woman-esque. I loved it. It's a 2 for me.
Did it give you San Tropez?
It gave me
Santi Ali sets.
Very much. It's it for me. I love it.
In the words of Lux, Marshalls.
Marsha, stop it.
This doesn't look like Marshalls.
No, this does not give Marshall. This gives very high. I wouldn't. This is somebody who's sitting first class on their.
I don't know if y'all been to Marshalls.
Well, you can't find a set in Marshalls because most of the stuff is on the floor. But like, I think that
that is very off. That looks off the runway to me, which is a good thing because she sewed it. Like, I'm not taking that from her, but that looks like off the rack.
Are you tuning or booting it, Davion?
I'm tuning it, but it's not. It was good for safe. Like, I think she should have been safe.
You know what? Actually, H&M.
Yeah. Okay. H&M. Yeah.
What did she fucking say?
I don't want to see no damn H&M on this thing.
What did you fucking just say?
Oh, RuPaul wasn't having it.
That's
you know, I'm just glad she didn't get the black girl because I like the puffer coat with the braid.
Oh, so right.
I was going to the corner store to get a piece of fried chicken. I know that girl.
This one looked like she want to speak to the manager, and she brings cupcakes to her daughter's first day of school.
I know that woman as well.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, what did you think about the look?
It's clean. I hate these fucking shoes. Bad.
I haven't even noticed the shoes until you say. I don't hate the shoe.
I don't like them. My thing, I'm down for minimalism, but like in a way that's interesting. And Marsha's minimalism is not interesting. It's very surface level. It is like, I understand each character that she brings. It's just like, you couldn't think of anything more than this. Now, respect to the craftsmanship because she did make this. It looks very clean. Also, let me look at this. Very clean. Flat. The hair is fucking flat, man. Look, I just don't.
It's unstyled human hair wigs.
I tooted Anitra, right?
You did.
Okay, so Anitra gets a boot, and so does Marsha.
Let me just add that Anitra had on these ugly ass boots that I think should be banned from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Right.
Okay, just
what boots?
Right.
It was like some combat type of. It was.
The way it's cutting her ankle is disgusting. Yeah. It makes her look a little like deformed. No, like I don't.
Oh wait, so David, are you contributing? Like, are you volunteering to be our PR person or not? Or are you just waddling in the mud with the rest of them?
Y'all will never get monetized. Y'all might want to just move to Patreon. it would.
We're on SoundCloud.
Okay. The girls are on Twitter Spaces.
No. Okay, Lawrence. What is your take on somebody that might go all the way?
It's definitely a toot from me. I don't know. I'm really like on the opposite end of the spectrum with everybody, but this is definitely a toot. I think
it was a
like
toot.
It was a toot for
I
me.
definitely think that like the sewing was really great. The hemline of the skirt was really great. I didn't see anything wrong with the shoe. The shoe gave what the outfit was kind of giving. She could have easily did like a bandeau top, but instead she actually made like a top with like, what is that, like bellowed sleeves or something like that?
Those sleeves
Oh,
are
it's not
good at all.
bellowed,
A
but
bandeau on her chest, I wouldn't have lived.
No, it would have looked like fabric.
It would have looked a
draped
damn
across the
fool.
whiteboard.
What's a bandeau?
A bandeau
She
is
looked-
that top that just goes like this.
Just no
Oh.
sleeves, no nothing. It's just
No sleeves, just boom.
Is
Just
that
very
a,
like you took a scarf and wrapped it around your titties like that. Just
I
like
thought
that.
they called that a halter. Is that a halter?
No, a halter top is like not really this, but it's more like it's not a halter top. That's not a halter.
yeah,
top.
it's a bandeau. Like, I don't know if you've seen Flo's album cover, but like whatever they got on that black strap, that kind of looks like a censorship board.
Oh,
That-
okay.
I used to hang out with the hood girls that would go and get 5 for $10 at the store, so I know it's a bandeau.
Okay.
So anyway, like I was saying, I definitely think that Marsha, like, I definitely would have put this in like a high placement. This was excellent.
You
I
would have
love
put it in
this
a high
look.
placement.
hmm
It is fashion.
Not a top placement, but a high placement for a design challenge. This
For
was very
craftsmanship,
cohesive.
okay, fair. I
It
don't like
was
her
very,
eye
very
for
nice.
fashion, but craftsmanship was there.
It
You
was
know
But
what?
I feel like the fashion is there too. You can see this on a runway. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I might
Absolutely.
take back my critique about it being on the rack only because I think I'm getting that because it's constructed that way. Like it looks like something that you would buy. It doesn't look like something that you would make, in my opinion. So maybe that's why I said that. So I'm gonna take that back.
When
You're
we
good.
talk runways, though, I'm not thinking Paris Fashion Week. I'm thinking like Sears has a sale on Somersets. And I'm being so honest. This is not high end.
It's
the
not, but
craftsmanship
it's
is
quality.
nice, but it's not a high end concept. It's not.
Yeah, but the fabric that they're dealing with is Ross Matthews' living room set, right? Which is not high end. It's Palm Beaches and all sorts of shit on the fucking fabric. So I mean,
Okay.
really, they're doing the best that they can with some thin ass fabric, sewing it, and still giving it movement. Marsha's shit had movement on it. It wasn't like just like a frilly, like whatever. Like Honey she was moving. The hair,
And she
I
had
feel
a
like
little
was
booty in the
supposed to
back.
be flat.
She padded. She had a little booty.
What's
in
it
the
called? To
Oh,
take
did
it
she
back to
not?
what Derek was asking about earlier. So this is the unconventional design challenge. That's what it would be in like.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
And also, if you look at Marsha's makeup, I feel like she's starting to kind of put some more on, like her face. This picture doesn't do it justice, but if you actually looked at it like on the runway, because I feel like every time she turns a runway, that's the first thing I look at is to see if she's wearing makeup. That's the first thing I want to see. Is Marsha gonna wear makeup? Otherwise, I'm gonna hate it. And I feel like she's slowly but surely like getting there. And Marsha really is a contender, like to at least be in the finale. I don't know about to win just yet, but I feel like if she keeps on this trajectory, like she'll definitely have a win throughout the season.
She'll win something.
So I mean, I thought it was definitely a 2.
Has she not won something? Didn't she win?
No.
Mhm.
She doesn't win.
And I made a mistake. I said last episode that there's never been a winner that didn't win the first 4. We need to extend that to the first 5 because I think Jinx might have won like her 5th or whatever challenge or whatever. So we got room. We do have room for Marsha to sneak in there. There's
She
only
might be a
4.
success story. I don't know. Because I do like Marsha as a competitor. It's just like her taste and mine don't fully like.
Me and Lawrence were talking about it yesterday. For Marsha, I feel like she's someone who's gonna make it to the final 4, and then she's gonna go to All Stars, and then she's gonna make it to the final 4 again.
When
Very-
we spoke about that, I didn't agree to that.
You didn't agree, but that's what I said.
Oh, I must have not read that part. 'cause I
Lawrence
definitely
doesn't
would've said
agree.
something about
Yeah,
it.
once Lawrence sees something he doesn't agree with, it's like he never read it at all.
Oh,
That's
because
not
I
true.
definitely
That is-
said that. I was like,
That
I
is
feel like
not
Marsha's
true.
top
I
4
call things
is not
out all the time, like when Derek called his fans dogs.
I
all the time.
Would you like to apologize right now?
love my pups. All right. So up
Ooh.
next we have
The spotted pups.
the living legend, the legendary legend, Miss Sasha Kobe.
What is this?
Bob. Doing his old person voice.
This here is Carol Cherry. This here.
Oh, you
Ooh,
Carol
please
Channing.
stop doing that. That's weird.
This
I
is-
didn't live.
Well, this is my old people voice, but now this here is Carol J.
That was good.
That was kind of cute. Come on, Snatch Game.
I think we can all hold hands and just.
Lawrence is on the other side of you.
Yeah. You
guys
haven't
don't
gotten
do
that
this?
right yet.
This is a toot. This is a toot for me. We not holding hands and tooting this?
Oh yeah,
is that
it's
what
a two.
you-
I'm in agreement with you.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
what I was
two.
referring to. It didn't land.
It's a two.
Yeah, it's a 2 for Sasha Colby for me. She looks great. I am kind of sick of seeing the same Versace-esque bodysuit or swimsuit or whatever. I'm kind of annoyed with that now, but I would look at this and not think it was a design challenge.
What I was gonna add on to your thing, the only reason I'm not mad at the print is because it's the unconventional design challenge and they had to use that fabric that they were given. So that's the only reason I'm not mad at it. But I do agree that fabric is like, it's had its day.
It's
I
had
love-
its day.
I love the hair. I love the makeup. I think the cape is beautiful. I
Hated
love
the choker.
She is wearing a choker, huh?
It's like a pink, like crystal choker. I hated it.
Yeah, she could have
I
did
didn't think it
something different, but it's cute. It's a 2 for me. Very, very strong 2. Eric, what about you?
I was with RuPaul on the OK Shantae Moore. I saw it.
Oh
I saw
yeah.
I think it's cute. I am tired of the Versace print, but like Davion said, makes sense. And then like the cape, I think really pushed it over the edge for me with the hair and the makeup. So yeah, it's a 2 for me. I think she looks great.
Lawrence.
Lawrence is not living.
Sorry, Davion, I'm gonna take this one. I love the hair on Sasha. Amazing, amazing hair. And I do think that this is a 2, but I do just want to take the slight opportunity to call everyone out, right? Now, when Sasha came up, everyone was, oh, it's a 2, it's a 2. And I agree, it is a 2. But that swimsuit, body, whatever, I can find that in Marshall's too. And nobody is saying anything about that. I can find that in Marshalls. I can find that in H&M.
Not with the cape.
That.
Not with the cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody is even commenting on the cape. And I agree, the cape is what...
I think the look wouldn't be as strong without the cape.
Without that cape,
everybody would have got up for this, even if it didn't have a cape.
No.
They would have said she's giving body yada yada.
We've seen it already, so we wouldn't go up for it. We're actually saying we're tired of seeing this done, but the cape.
You're tired of seeing the print, not the cut. You're tired of seeing the print.
I'm tired of, like
cut.
Lucy said, I'm tired of the caftan with the swimsuit.
Yes. It's been done so many times by so many different queens. The difference is, yes, I can see these both in Marshalls. I'm not going for Marshalls.
That's fair.
For her,
I think the swimsuit was a little nicer than Marshall's.
Yeah, it's
based on what?
Nordstrom Rack. Nordstrom Rack.
Wait, but based on what though?
I'd say it's higher than Nordstrom Rack. This is fitting her very well. This looks.
It's the fit. Okay, so it's the fit, but you can find that in an H&M. Do we agree?
No, we said Nordstrom Rack.
No, yeah, I said Nordstrom Rack.
I'd say Nordstrom.
Oh, you said no rack, just Nordstrom.
Nordstrom, gotta order it. It's out of stock in the store.
Okay, you're doing a lot. Maybe the cape.
Oh yeah, Nordstrom Rack. There's 5.
Oh, you want a cape, eh?
Small, medium, 2 larges.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
I think we settled. Davion, did you have to? I know you.
I had nothing else to say. I was just pointing because I wanted to hear what Lawrence had to say.
We hate Sasha Colby. Up next, the winning house.
Wait, you skipped somebody.
No,
I always do
Oh
that.
yes, Malaysia.
Oh,
Yeah, you skipped Malaysia.
It's because it's so small.
It's because she's black.
No, for Black History Month.
It's because she's black.
No, stop it. Okay, I'm sorry. I always skip Malaysia. This is my second time skipping Malaysia. I am so sorry, Malaysia. This is no shade. I absolutely adore you on television. I love it. This is fine. It's nice. This is her. Did she say the first thing she ever made or the second thing she ever made in her life?
First thing she ever sold.
First thing she ever made.
Yeah, I think this is fine. I don't particularly. It's a soft two. Davion?
I was confused. I think I agree with everything you said. The only thing I was confused about is how it was like in the top. I didn't get that.
The top?
She
They're
was in the top
probably-
of the week.
They're probably
yeah.
trying to highlight her for a future episode.
Because
They're giving her
just
a
like
high
they were doing
placement.
Robin. Robin shouldn't have been in the top either.
to me, I would have maybe switched her with Miss.
I would have said Robin should have been in the top. Robin's
Well,
look
not
was
her.
fierce.
I would have switched the girl we were just talking about, Malaysia. I would have switched her with like Mistress or something.
What did Mistress? Oh yeah, she
Only because construction-wise, she did make a corset.
yeah, but I do think the judges gave Malaysia too much.
They gave her too much.
I think that it was purposefully done. I would definitely give this like a soft toot.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say though that pink cape or whatever that was very cheap looking. Like had it had like maybe like some type of like, it wasn't even ironed.
She needed to steam it, yeah.
She needed to.
Yeah, like I was just like I don't understand why this needs to even be a part of like the garment. And then that awful pussycat wig with like the cutout hat. Pull some hair through the hole and give me like drag. Like, you know what I mean?
She has
like
finger waves.
I
know.
don't mind the hat.
You can't pull finger waves through a hat.
she shouldn't have been wearing. Wait, she shouldn't have been wearing finger waves. Is what I'm saying. I said give me hair.
Gotcha.
She's not giving me hair, especially it being blonde finger waves. Why
For
is she
Fantasia.
doing that? And then
She was
I don't
giving
know.
First Lady.
Well, not to me. I was looking at her face and she had a mustache. And I don't know if that was supposed to be there or if it was just like no, look closely.
I
I
can't.
think
The
that it was,
picture's
like-
small.
No, when you like watch the episode, I don't know if I was the only person seeing it, but I don't know if it was like a shadow or like something that went wrong. Like, I don't know, but it looked like there was a mustache that was there. Forgive me if it's not Malaysia. I love you, but it looked like there was like a mustache there and I couldn't hear the judges' critiques over it.
I don't recall.
Mole.
More. Did she? I'm gonna have to go back and look. I don't recall.
Okay. Who
She's had her time though.
Eric, did you give your thoughts on that?
I think I don't know what I think now after listening to Lawrence.
Right, the mustache.
Okay, like I'm like, there's so many things I must have missed. I think it's cute. I think it's it gives me like Ashley Stewart's summer sale.
Lane Bryant.
Like Lane Bryant's summer sale.
Stacey Lane Bryant.
Matthews.
What year Lane?
They used to call her Stacey Lane Bryant on the show, though. I know it's
because of the
Matthews,
pants.
but they did used to call her that. Just
You're
saying.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
You are you
It's
fast
giving like
forward,
2008. 2008.
That is a fat phobic comment. Because
Why?
Lane Bryant in 2008 had the fat girls in ruffles and I don't know.
I
I think
can't.
she looks pretty, especially because it's her first time constructing an outfit.
Yeah, I'm proud of her.
I also may be partial to Malaysia because I like her as a drag queen. I very much like her. But I don't think that this is a bad look. I do agree with Lawrence, like that cape should have been steamed to get the wrinkles out. I like the way she made the lifted shoulder pads with the fabric. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I think it's a soft two, especially knowing this is her first time. It's serviceable.
Yeah.
Eric, I had sent a look of Malaysia's in the group chat. This was like off camera, obviously. And you told me you hated it.
Oh, is it the cage one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like cages, and also the bars were lopsided. But I do love Malaysia. But I'm not
Oh, you
lying.
mean the one that she posted on Instagram? It wasn't for the show. This was like for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, the bars were lopsided. Just because I have an opinion doesn't mean I don't like you.
Oh, I thought that you just didn't care for her drag, really. I also don't think that this went with it wasn't cohesive with everyone
right.
else either.
You're right. Now, usually you say some off the wall shit, But I'm gonna give it to you there. This did not. This came very much. Let me come up there and put my beef in your taco. Beef in your taco. It was very much that.
Where are you
Oh,
going?
wow.
You
Yeah, I
guys-
don't know.
You guys didn't know that movie.
You want to put some beef where?
Eric,
Her taco.
you are the nostalgia king. I know you know that movie.
I don't know if I do. I'm just laughing at
Oh
like, where
my
were we going with
God.
this?
Okay, like, where's the direction?
I was like, where are we going with this?
It was a Nutty Professor.
Wait, what did Marcia say?
yes.
Can't
Okay.
bits. Can't bits.
Anyway, yeah, I think Lawrence, it has like the Palm Springs print wrapped around her or on the purse or something like that.
And the shoulder.
And on the shoulder. So I think that was her tying in it, but it just seems like an afterthought. It's not very cohesive. And in fact, I say the same thing about Lucy's too. In the words of Sasha Kobe, period. All right, did I skip anyone? Are we done with?
No,
We're done with that.
We're done, thank God.
Oh no, that was dreadful. Thank God. This group is more than likely. Yeah. So let's start with trash. You guys want to?
Well, which one?
who are you talking about?
It's
Amethyst?
I'm like,
Oh, are you
talking
naming
about Aura.
names?
Well, people on the
I'm
show
like
aren't.
Spice.
Hey,
Say their names.
okay, let's give the audience what they paid for.
So when we go to DragCon, I can show Aura this clip of you reading her, Derek.
let's start with Aura. Did you guys like Aura's look? Let's start with you, Lawrence.
I'm not going to boot this. I'm just waiting for her to leave. I feel like that's how I feel every week with Aura. Like I'm like, what? It just feels like she's taking up space at this point. And I feel like as long as she remains in the competition, it's always gonna feel like there's 14 girls left, no matter how many people they get rid of. I'm just waiting for her to go. So I'm not gonna boot this. It's a toot. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look particularly good per se. I didn't like the hair, but I didn't think that the construction was terrible or anything like that. It was serviceable.
Serviceable.
Every
Serviceable.
time
The shades were a cool accent to her look too. I thought that was pretty cool.
Shades were cute.
A little different. I could see Michelle like maybe like tolerating something like that.
Toleration.
Then again, let's not give her too much because her earlier seasons, Michelle was a wild girl with them looks.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I know.
The boobs was up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a moment though.
It was
Yeah.
time.
For me, I'll say that every time the episode starts and RuPaul says hello, 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 I hope Aura appears on the screen and says she broke her ankle.
No, don't say that.
just-
Don't
I
say
just-
that.
I
Derek, that's not nice.
So like
That's not
you
nice.
Will never be monetized. I'm surprised.
This is coming off my channel today. This is coming off my channel today.
okay.
Derek, that's not nice. Take
Derek,
it back.
that
You
is
still have
not nice.
time. You
Oh
have
my
time.
God.
Why would
Okay.
you say that?
Don't say you hope she gets injured.
I don't want her to be injured. I don't.
Well,
want
he
her-
said he hoped she had a past injury, I guess.
something. Not something takes her out. Something takes her. No. Not saying that. I'm saying I'm not saying that. I just want, representation. That I definitely think she has potential. I just don't. Every time she gets so close to like going home, she stays, and I feel like I just want to see more of some other queens. Like I wanted to see more of Irene. I wanted to see more of Sugar. I wanted to see more of
You're definitely Sugar.
spoiler alert, Amethyst. I wanted to see more Prince. Let's not go too far. But you know, I have to remember Princess Poppy was in this competition. Yeah.
Was she?
Forgot about her too.
That was a fever dream.
This is a boot, by the way. I'm sorry. And I don't want her to get injured.
And you think that this was a boot, regardless of how you
I
feel
think it's a
about
boot.
like maybe her? I don't feel like this was that bad. I really don't. I thought it was a soft toot, but a boot. Because if you tooted Anitra's look, You kind of have to toot everyone else minus Amethyst.
And let me say this about Aura Mayari. The top, I like the top. The cape, should have left the cape. The skirt is what I had the most problem with. I don't think the skirt was constructed well. I think it was like ill-fitting. And I think the only reason that she was safe is because her makeup, like the look from the top was correct. The bottom, like if we're basing off that, I think she would have been closer to being in the bottom. Not lip syncing for your life bottom, but closer to the bottom than closer to safe. So I would give it like a neutral toot.
Yeah. I'm with you guys. It's a soft toot for me. Or I think Aura is a gorgeous queen. I will start by saying that. I just feel like she needs some more time in the oven to like cook, and then like come back at a later season. Maybe not an all-stars type of thing, but like if they have another spin-off iteration where it's like RuPaul School for Girls, I think she would be great.
Like you want them to bring her back for a roast like Kimora Hall?
No, not a roast. I want her to have more time as a drag queen before she comes back on Drag Race. Because she has all the makings. She dresses well. She knows how to do makeup. She has an eye for certain things. She's just not... I don't think she understands who her character is yet.
Is she talented?
I think she would figure it out if she took more time to figure out what she wants to present Aura as. Like, I don't think she knows.
So you don't think she's talented?
I don't think she knows what her full potential is yet. No.
She said Beyonce with a little bit of masculine swag on stage.
And that's
then she came out.
What are you talking about?
You know what I kind of think too? With Aura, I feel like we're going to have to almost see her in the bottom lip syncing for her life to kind of get the full effect of like who she is. Honestly speaking, like we're going to have to see her exude some type of like energy. Not necessarily like effort, because I do think that she is showing efforts. I think all the queens are showing efforts, but I feel like the energy is almost kind of just lacking. It's almost like she's just kind of going along to get along. Maybe the edit is making her lost in the shuffle, but I'm not seeing the magic. And I'm sure she has it. She paints very well. The aesthetic is there, the mug's there, like even the garments are there, but it just seems like, you know, I don't know who like she is. Yeah, I want to see her like a lip sync to like a really high energy song and like see what she does. Yeah, I see like her on her Instagram, like in her stories and stuff, like she sells out those clubs and like they be full. Like people love her over. I think she's not a Vegas girl. Is she a Vegas girl?
She's not. She's like South, right? Yeah, Nashville.
Is she? Oh, Nashville. Oh, okay. Oh wow, they have drag in Nashville. Oh, Eureka. Eureka's Tennessean too, and Cameron Michaels. I forgot.
I don't know. I don't see it for her. I feel like she's very much after Drag Race. I will forget she was on Drag Race. When I walk past her at DragCon, I'm like, oh, you were on Drag Race.
The Princess Poppy edit.
Like, I feel like she's going to walk up next to a fry line, and I'm like, can you move over so I can grab some napkins?
Stop it. Oh, my gosh.
Not can you move over so I can grab some napkins.
She's not memorable to me. It was so crazy. When I watched the Queens, she was in my top 4. Now I don't feel her. I think that talent show, ever since then, I never felt her.
I can't.
Damn, that was the first episode.
Okay. It was shot
and I never felt her.
Can you move up? I can't. No, we're doing DragCon this year again. And I feel you will very much give that.
Those drag queens are gonna jump y'all after they watch all these episodes.
They all really liked me. They were really nice.
Well, we're not. So good luck.
Oh my gosh. Up next, we have let's go with Spice. I'm just very quickly. This is a 2. It's cute. It's simple. It's for her to have made this herself. It's cute. It goes with the house. The body is there. It's a 2 for me. I love the hair. Love the makeup.
2, hate the stockings. Love the wig.
Thank you. I was about to say I hate those ashy ass tights.
Oh wait, are they ashy?
Yes, very much so.
Look at her skin and look at the tights.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for her to be a white queen, I think she gets less points than if she was a black queen because there's no reason you're not matching your tights.
Just moisturize and shave. It's a 2. It's not much to talk about. The hair looks nice.
Not much to talk about.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, we're not gonna bypass the hair. Like, oh yeah, it looks nice. That's
the hair looks nice.
Hair.
The hair is
nice.
It looks good.
The hair is good. It's not her best hair. I liked her entrance hair better.
I like this hair better. That
I normally don't dislike their wigs.
Brats, those monsters,
Yeah, they have
dolls. What are they called? I don't like that look forever. They love doing that shit. Like the peppermint stripe, black and white licorice shit like that she had going. I don't like that. But I really do like this look a lot, and I was obsessed with the hair and the makeup. I like this look a lot, actually. I really do.
Now, do you think you would have liked this look on a bigger queen?
No.
Yes, I actually always think about that. Now they're gonna have to proportionize. They are. Because you're not gonna just slap this on and just blog, silking it down the runway, flopping all over these people's stages and stuff like that. Like, we're not doing that. Akaria C. Davenport actually said that, so don't make it seem like I made that up. That was straight out of Akaria's mouth. And that's exactly what Silky was doing for that no scrubs lip thing. I wouldn't mind seeing this on a bigger queen. I could actually see Eureka wearing something like this, to be very honest. She's gonna have to pull the hemline a little further down. But...
Excuse me, no, you are making some fat phobic comments, and you're gonna have to put out a statement right along with me. We're gonna do this shit together.
The dog community and the fat community are in shambles.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Who made fat phobic comments?
You've been dragging Eureka and Big Girls all episode.
What, has he?
Are you crazy?
You told, and there's a lot of things to work with. You've been dragging, and Eureka is a smaller girl.
Eureka she's a big girl, and I think she knows
a smaller girl now.
No,
Eureka is smaller now. Go to her Instagram. She's a little bit smaller.
Yeah, but she's still considered a big girl, Derek. She's not Spice's size.
Yeah,
she's not Marsha's size. She's not Lux's size. She's a big girl. I think she knows that.
So this is a Twinks world. We're just all living in it. Because you just named everybody that's just...
This is not Eureka. You're lying. Is this supposed to be your... Wait, hold on. Is that supposed to be Eureka?
Yeah, that's honey, Eureka.
Those weird hair checks cleared.
Oh, honey, she had to.
And she said gastric.
That is a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight loss.
Okay, she looks good, but she's still considered a big girl. And I would still like to see this on Eureka, whether she was her old size or her weird hair size. She's here.
Let's go to...
She's still a big girl. If they consider Roxy
Isabel Brooks.
Who Lawrence also compares to Eureka because of skin tone and size.
She has a whole lot of Eureka aesthetic. I'm not the only one that sees that.
From this.
Just the mug. It gives even like the hair to me gives like campy Eureka. Come on.
But
the way
that just like
sitting up right here, that is Eureka. The way the breasticles are sitting up and out. Eureka loves that.
Can I just make a point to say, I don't know if you guys are all following Mistress Isabel Brooks, but if you're not,
she's been deleted 3 times.
Please go like all her shit, comment on a couple of them, because I feel so sorry for what's happening to her right now.
Buy her merch.
Yes, it's just crazy how the fandom just goes way too overboard with these queens, like money.
What's happening?
She's gotten her account deleted 3 times because of what she said about Marsha and Untucked. Like, and I appreciate Marsha for standing up to her fans and saying, like, my fans wouldn't do some shit like this. Like, leave her alone. Like, we have to support our queens, especially queens of color. So Marsha had some really good statements, both written and spoken, and I just want to show Mistress Isabel Brooks because I don't think she's been bad. She's had a bad showing. I think she's giving us good TV.
She's my favorite, like TV wise, not drag wise, but TV wise, she's been my favorite.
Yeah, I really like Mistress.
Yeah. And with that being said, I toot this look. I think it's cute. I think it is safe, but it's cute.
That looks good to me.
Mm-hmm. I think it is more of a toot than a girl that was in the top.
Who are we talking about?
Malaysia. He's talking about Malaysia.
Robin. Oh. Okay.
What is
with Robin? Down.
If Robin had the right boots, I would hope this would be a different conversation.
Robin's look was really good to me.
I love Robin.
I don't know.
She,
I'm confused.
I tweeted Robin's look. I tweeted Robin's look. I just the boots. I couldn't do it. I didn't like the boots.
And the hair. I hated the hair. I think it was too full.
Yeah. What? Eric, are you tooting, booting, or shooting, Mrs. Isabel Brooks?
Not Davion asking for Robin to have a bald spot. I'm gonna toot Mistress's look. I'm gonna toot Mistress's look. I think it's cute.
Lawrence, what about you?
It's definitely a toot. She looks great. The heel can come up a little higher though, and by a little I mean a lot. I know that it's a little difficult, but I don't care.
Well, they started off as stilettos.
Amen.
Oh, that's true. Well, that's one read that we remember from there. So
I remember most of Lucy's, no shade. I like she did it for me. And somebody had to do the Selena read. Somebody had to.
Yeah, and leave it to her.
I didn't get the Selena read. I don't get it. What happened?
Yolanda shot the wrong Selena.
Oh my gosh, damn. Hers was really dark. I think she might have to put out a statement too.
I enjoy dark humor.
I enjoyed it.
Me too, but it's just But when I said something about Ora Mayura, you was like, "You fat bitch." Why the fuck would you say?
You weren't joking. You want her to
have a broken ankle.
Yeah. You want to cornbread her.
Yeah, just have extra gumbo. And I'm just like, why?
Where do y'all eat cornbread and gumbo together?
The dark humor, no, okay.
I just feel like cornbread and jite sounds like some type of gumbo in Louisiana.
Let's go. Did everybody do the toot and boots?
I toot it. I just hate the hairpiece, but toot.
Toots.
Let's go on to Amethyst.
Boot.
I'm gonna boot it too. I hate your hair and makeup today. No, I love her hair. I love her hair. I cannot stand that. It looked like she pulled that shit out of a vacuum cleaner. I have no idea what the fuck that fur is. I hate it. She should have left it right where she fucking found it, like on the ground in the parking lot, like literally. No. And then the panties, I didn't notice the panties until Michelle said something, but you haven't seen that video? Why your dress got a collar? Why your panties got some ruffles on it? Like, what the fuck is going on? Michelle Visage would never. You better thong it the fuck up. Dental floss that shit, the house down boots. This was not it. And it's giving boots.
I think she was trying to make the look cohesive with the gold ruffles.
In fact, I think I'm wearing something like this on my Instagram with this gold little number.
Oh, for your birthday shoot?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. She could never. No, the hair is cute though, but everything else was like a boot. Did somebody else already boot it? Am I the first boot?
I booted it.
You're the first boot. I think. I think everyone's gonna boot it. I would say it could have been edited to be better. It still would have been in the bottom. If she would have took the fur off, took off the cheetah print, if she would have cut the dress knot as far as she did, and then used a hot glue gun to like fold it in and hem it a bit so it had more of a line, it would have been a better look. Still would have been in the bottom. Those are my only notes.
Period. Lawrence, everything okay?
I have nothing positive to say.
Okay, let's move on to
we can move on to
my winner.
Yes, Haneen.
Mine too at this point.
Massage, darling. We have Lux Noir London. Ooh. In the words of RuPaul, finger looking good.
It's a shoot. I don't need to harp. It's a shoot.
It's a shoot. It's a shoot. It's a shoot. She made this out of what? Like what? This is crazy good.
She shot the club up.
She really did.
This was like All-Star 7 good to me. Like this could have been on any drag queen, and
Shay
I would have been like,
Simone would have wore it.
All of them. Robin would have worn this. Like
good.
this was this solidified any little doubts in my, because I feel like every week I was always like, Lux is like 98% there for me,
Yeah.
but I don't know about that other 2%. I don't know where that. This bridged that gap completely. This
good.
told me that she can take take the
Absolutely.
crown home.
You know
Like
what?
this is top 10 best design challenges of all time looks. The hair was fucking fabulous. The makeup was fabulous. I'm upset. I'm getting like goosebumps just even looking
way
at the
that the
picture. She looks
zebra
fucking good.
touched correctly, everything. Yeah.
The purple
literally-
cape drapery, the hem, excellent.
It was nice.
Excellent.
I was
Stellar.
thinking to myself after the show, I was like, and we saw that, spoiler alert, she wins the maxi challenge. I was thinking to myself, you know what? And you know, we'll go over our top 4 or whatever. I would not be upset if Lux took home the crown.
I would
I
love
would not be
it.
upset.
I would love it.
I
would
would,
love
I would be so proud and happy because we talk about like the future of drag. We talk about someone who is spunky and like charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. She has that. I really do feel like we're just now seeing just a little bit more every episode. And I agree with Lawrence. Like every episode, it's like she's almost there. She said it herself, either in Untucked or somewhere else, but like she's been like high safe.
Mm-hmm.
I
feel
got
like
it.
She sold herself short in her Meet the Queens, and that's why everyone had to like grow for her. Because she didn't make it seem like she was talented. She made it seem like she was pretty, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So from the Meet the Queens, like at the very first episode, I was like, I'm not living for her. And at the end, when she did Round and Round, I was like, she's a winner for me. Like from the first episode, I was like, she's a winner. But I think the reason people have this like, oh, I had to grow for her is because like she didn't sell herself as a good queen. She kind of just like, I'm here and I'm pretty and I'm gonna win. But you didn't know what she could do. So
I can see that. I have to say, I am not that person. When she came out, I said she's giving weird now, but she's one to watch.
You thought she was giving weird?
She was with her Meet the Queens. It wasn't like the best look of the girls.
It was a little disheveled. It was a nice look though.
It was
I
like
like the seatbelts like all over.
No, that was her promo look. I like the promo look.
Oh.
Isn't
but
that the Meet the Queens?
The reveal. Sorry, the reveal.
Yeah. The second one. Yeah.
Oh, you mean when she had on that headpiece?
I didn't
like that. They all looked the full for the Meet the Queens, but
collective. I think this is a shoot. So I guess are we done? Are we all shooting it? It's bomb.
The only shoot of the night.
I want those pants.
Oh yeah.
I want those pants.
She sewed it so well that the zebra lines connected at both parts.
Detail.
That's fucking hard. That is hard. That's literally attention to detail. Like Raja, attention to detail. Shay, attention to detail. Like this is like she. Oh my god! If she doesn't win All Stars, whatever number she's gonna be, they better watch the fuck out because that whatever cast is the. Oh my god!
She may win this season, TBH, and may we mention she restarted her design.
Yeah.
Well, that was not her first design. Sewing. Oh well, yeah, but she had to like come up with a whole new concept, and that's what she came up with. Rejection is God's protection.
Yep.
That's good. That was good.
Hopefully
good
they don't
I was
say,
very proud.
Oh, but we've already had a skinny black winner.
Who?
So, a few.
Simone.
But she's short.
Jada.
But she's.
Mm-hmm.
They're all amazing queens, though. Tyra.
They're all amazing. Yeah. Wait, not like that, but to me, I don't know.
Jada, I feel like we deserve. I want the winner to be not based on no affirmative action shit, but like let the best queen get it. And I feel like so far Lux is the girl that just has the goods. And if she has the goods, give it to her or like a Lucy or whatever. But I'm skipping.
Eric, say their names. Who was a affirmative action winner?
I don't feel like we've had
any,
but I'm saying
I
don't feel like there is one. I'm saying in the sense of like, oh, we haven't had an Asian queen do this, so let's do this. Like, don't do that based on quota.
Gotcha.
Give it to the person who deserves the win. I don't feel like there's been any affirmative action winners.
I think of one. I'm thinking of one, but I'll tell you offline.
Yeah, I will not say mine, but I know one.
We can get into that off
Yeah.
Off camera.
So the judges' critiques after the runway is the tops are.
Wait, we're not done.
Oh,
we're
who
forgetting
we
about the
win?
true winner.
Stop with the
this
Irene
season.
Dubois.
I mean, can we just get like an Irene cam? Can we just fucking get it? Come on.
She looks
Lawrence,
good.
come on.
I love Irene. RuPaul is being very
supposed to
hard
be
this
for this
season.
challenge?
I know we. What happened?
Oh,
That was supposed to be for
look
this
at
challenge
that.
or something?
No, she said she
No,
didn't
I
do
think it's
anything,
just-
but she just had an extra look.
Oh.
Yeah.
She couldn't have had this challenge because it was so specific.
Right, and even then, if she would have made it at home, she would have had more time to make it. I'm not gagged.
She's cool.
I'm
I just don't
dead.
understand why y'all keep pushing this narrative. She's gone. Leave it.
Because
excellent.
I told Lawrence, let that hurt go, please.
Let her
RuPaul
go.
gotta
No.
run. RuPaul got to run.
No. Irene forever.
I think she would have been great as television, though. Like, I agree. But
Definitely great television.
Somebody put good morning to Sasha Colby and Lux Noir only.
Okay.
Lawrence, can you send me that? What page is that? Can you send it to me? All right.
Yeah.
The
I
tops
would also
are
like
Lux
a
Noir
copy.
London, Robin Fierce, Sasha Colby, and Malaysia Baby Doll Fox. The bottoms are Amethyst, Jax, Selena S. Titties. Do you guys agree?
not
Jack
Jax.
shouldn't be in the bottom.
Yeah,
did
Jax
get
shouldn't have
bottom.
been in the bottom.
Okay.
It was Jax. Who's the bottoms? Jax. Who else and who else?
Amethyst and Selena S. Titties.
It's Selena's titties.
Okay, you could have thrown Aura. Me, I could.
But when I said that, you said you liked her skirt.
And you told me that I shouldn't wish that she should be
No,
injured.
but
And you said it was a 2.
Well, Derek, that was wrong.
And you told
But I
me
also said that Jax was a 2. But I like Jax's look holistically more than I like Aura's look. So if there was gonna be 3 people,
like
I
the
would have switched
Spider-Man
out
meme.
Jax and put Aura there.
You said,
Stupid.
Cause you said.
Well, at least I don't want anyone to get injured.
No,
I don't
stop
call my
it.
friends
No, at least
dogs.
I'm
Like
not
I don't do
fat
all that.
shaming people.
So.
At least I'm not fat shaming people.
I don't
I
fat
don't
shame
think you and
anyone.
Eric have
Eureka
said
should have
anything
won
crazy
season
yet.
10. I've said this over and over again. What is your problem?
We about to wrap this up. But telling an established queen to move out your way, I'm trying to get a napkin. It's wild.
Is she established?
It's wild.
Ooh.
And it was the hand gesture.
Because the napkins are right there, so I need her to like.
Because you know, DragCon be having shit all over the baby napkins over here, the drink is over there. You got. Excuse me, girl. Can you? All right. The winner is Lux Noir London. Do we agree?
Yes.
Yes. She definitely did that. She ate that up. The bottom 2 is Amethyst and Selena as Titties. Jax has been spared. They lip sync to Janelle Monáe Queen. And what do you guys think about the lip sync before we talk about who's winning it?
I think that they both did. It was probably one of the best ones we've seen thus far this season.
It was a good lip sync, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like the lip syncs this season have been like slow to grow.
Yeah.
But this one was like the energy felt there. But Selena, she was working. She was working. So I feel like they made the right decision in the end.
Yeah. Lawrence, what's going on?
I know you're not about to say Amethyst should have stayed.
Amethyst should have stayed. Amethyst actually did do a better job than Selena in the lip sync, but it made sense that Amethyst had to go home. It's your 3rd time in 5 episodes being in the box. She had to leave.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have looked fair at all if Selena would have left. Although in my eyes, that would have been the proper thing to do.
What were you
But at least they
watching?
got the winner right.
What were you watching?
I know y'all have thought Lawrence was on drugs, but I partially agree, and let me tell you why. At the beginning of the lip sync, I was like, oh, Selena's going home. And then Selena started doing more, but Selena was being messy. She was pouncing her butt on the floor, very offbeat. Her face was looking a fool. And even when she was doing it, I don't know if you noticed, but she wasn't even lip syncing like part of the time.
Yeah.
It was
I did see that.
I was
sorry,
honestly
gal.
like,
Like, they might give it to Amethyst. Because even then, like, I don't know if you saw, Selena had set Amethyst up for like a little joke. And I don't know if she did it on purpose. But then the judges were laughing and I was like, oof, girl. But when Selena took off her skirt and then the next lyric was skirt on the floor, that was kind of fierce for me.
Oh, you mean
No, it wasn't.
Is it
In
peculiar
your
that
words,
twerks
she
in the
revealed
mirror?
to something worse.
Because when the skirt fell, I was like, "Ooh, she's going home." And then the next lyric was "skirt to the floor," and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of fierce." I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
No.
I knew what she was talking about because I know the song. The part that you're talking about before that is it peculiar that she twerks in the mirror, and she put the attention on Amethyst, and Amethyst was actually twerking in the mirror.
Yeah, she was like,
yeah.
"Pop, pop." Mm-hmm.
Amethyst ate that lip sync up. In my opinion, but it was time for her to go because this was her third time in the bottom. I mean, look how many times Roxy Andrews was in the bottom, and just lip sync for their life all the time, and she should have went home a long time ago.
And Amethyst's look actually was the worst of everyone's. Not to be like, but I'm just saying, like, what? Why are you looking? What happened?
No, I do this a lot, Davion. I go somewhere and people are like, "Where the fuck are we going?" And Davion's face was like,
Just land the plane. Land the plane.
Lawrence, continue.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Selena should have went home. Actually, I feel like Adore Delano should have just pulled up with the van and just took both of them home.
Party.
Why is the door pulling up with the fan?
She did the last. Didn't she do the last?
Well, she wanted to leave.
Yeah.
She
Amethyst is eliminated, and it was
loved her exit line.
What was her exit line again?
It wasn't really a line, but she was like, "Are you sure you want me to leave?" And then she was like scooting, and then she turned. She was like, "Ugh." It was cute to me. It was very her.
It was very.
I guess
cute.
I'll go.
I guess I'll go.
And then when she finally got to the back, it was like, "Well, all right." And then what?
Yeah, RuPaul was like, "Let the music fucking play now."
RuPaul was laughing. She was chuckling.
Yeah, she has to.
It was endearing.
Like,
okay.
I would like to say I did enjoy Amethyst. It's just she's just not ready for this competition yet.
Neither is Selena.
I didn't say I thought she was. I feel like a lot of these girls are not ready for RuPaul's Drag Race yet. More of the girls are not ready than they are ready.
We're about to get into the nitty gritty. You thought we liked these queens now? It's gonna be.
I didn't think I liked any of them.
Aura's on her way.
Who said that?
Aura's on her way. Selena's on her way. Jax 2, Spice. Next 4 episodes, I promise.
Don't put Spice in that group.
I'm gonna say this. I think Sugar had a higher chance of getting to the top than Spice.
I agree 100%.
Spice
I would have rather seen Sugar.
Okay. All right. Well, by this time, I hope that Anitra put those damn boots in the trash, and we're gonna go ahead and sign out for the day. But before we do, let's go and say who's making it to the finale. Top 4.
Lux.
I'm still sticking by Lux, Mistress, Lucy, and who's my 4th person all the time? Lux, Mistress, Lucy, and Anitra.
Interesting. I'm going to give it to. It wasn't funny. By the way, I am going to see her tonight. Love her, but I'm gonna give it to Lux, Sasha, Marsha. The last one, I could give it to anybody between Mistress and like a couple other girls. I don't really care, but like my top 3: Sasha, Marsha, Lux. Winner, Lux.
Yeah,
Lux, Mistress, Sasha. Wishful thinking.
Robin.
Wishful thinking. Malaysia. I would love it to be Robin, but Robin's not bursting through enough.
Yeah.
And Malaysia is.
No, but I feel like we see enough of her. I feel like we see enough of Malaysia that gives me hope to believe she'll make it further down the line. Because we see her in confessionals. We get a lot of her thoughts. Like, Malaysia's going to be around for a little bit longer, so maybe she'll get that improvement at it. But like I said, wishful thinking, I like her.
Okay. I definitely think Lux, Marsha, gosh, I'm still holding out hope for her, but I don't know. Lux, Marsha, who's the other girls? I don't know. Lux, Marsha, and someone else, and Irene. I'm still hoping for a comeback episode for Irene, and I really feel like she's gonna take the crown this season.
You're saying
Can we wrap
Anitra
this up?
wrong. But okay.
No, you couldn't even remember Anitra. So let's really get into that. Your winner, you couldn't remember. He was like, "Gosh, what's my boyfriend girlfriend's name again? I can't remember."
You were really impressed with that water.
Okay.
I was
Right.
impressed with those looks. The lip sync was
The looks for me.
questionable, but she won the mini challenge.
I like that Irene is a weird alien-esque like type of queen, but she also does really good Texas glamour. That is interesting to see.
Oh, her beat is everything.
Her beat and her hair, like and the looks, like I really enjoy it. I wish we would have got to see more.
She is gone. Wrap this up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let the swamp witch swamp away.
All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to RuPaul Drag Race Season 15, Episode 5 review. And the words of Trixie Mattel, goodbye.
Thank you for having
And
me.
thank you,
guys.
Thank
Davion.
you,
We'll have you
Davion,
back
for being
on, I'm
amazing
sure.
Yes,
host,
yes,
co-host.
yes.
Thank you, Davion.
Bye, Meryl.
I'm gonna send that bit to him like
Our new
so
rotating
soon.
judge, Davion.
Bye, Merle.
The T.S. Madison of it all.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all. Happy
Bye.
Saturday.